Hey Taurus, I just sat down to do a reading for you, and the energy that came through is so clear and focused. I pulled cards specifically about someone's intention to reach out to you, and honestly, the universe is showing me something really beautiful here. This is about alignment, about things finally clicking into place, and about someone who is making a conscious decision to come forward. Let me share what the cards revealed because this reading has layers that I think you need to hear. I pulled the Lovers as my first card, and you know what? This isn't just about romance in the traditional sense. The Lovers is about choices, about alignment, about two energies recognizing that they belong in each other's orbit. What I am seeing here is that someone in your life, or someone who has been thinking about being in your life, is at a crossroads. They have been weighing their options, thinking about what they want, and the cards are telling me that they are choosing you. This is not a casual decision. The Lovers represents divine alignment, and when this card shows up in a reading about someone's intentions, it means they see you as their person. They see you as someone who completes something in them. I want you to understand that this person has other options, other paths they could take, but there is something about you that keeps pulling them back. The Lovers also talks about values and what we hold sacred. This person recognizes that you share something fundamental with them. Maybe it is how you see the world, maybe it is how you approach relationships, maybe it is just the way your energy feels safe to them. Whatever it is, they are realizing that what they have with you or what they could have with you is rare. The interesting thing about the Lovers is that it often appears when someone has been doing a lot of internal work. This person has been thinking, reflecting, maybe even talking to friends or family about you. They have been trying to figure out if reaching out is the right move. And the universe is confirming to me that they have decided it is. This is someone who wants to step into something real with you. They are not playing games anymore. They are not testing the waters. They are ready to dive in. Now here is where it gets even more interesting. The next card I pulled is Knight of Cups, and oh my goodness, Taurus, this is the card of romantic gestures and heartfelt communication. If the Lovers is about the decision, Knight of Cups is about the action. This person is not just thinking about reaching out to you, they are actually going to do it. And when they do, it is going to be thoughtful. It is going to be romantic. It is going to come from a genuine place in their heart. Knight of Cups is the dreamer of the tarot. This is someone who sees you through rose-colored glasses, but in the best way possible. They idealize you, yes, but they also genuinely admire you. They think about you when they hear certain songs. They see things that remind them of you. They imagine conversations with you. This is someone who has built up this whole scenario in their mind about what it would be like to be with you, to talk to you, to share their life with you. What I love about Knight of Cups in this position is that it shows someone who is willing to be vulnerable. They are going to come to you with their heart on their sleeve. This might manifest as a message that is longer than usual, or a conversation where they are more open than they have ever been. They might share feelings they have kept hidden. They might admit things they were scared to say before. This is not someone who is going to play it cool. They are going to let you see how much you mean to them. The Knight of Cups also suggests movement. This person might have been physically distant from you, or emotionally unavailable, but that is changing. They are riding toward you, literally or figuratively. If you have been in a situation where someone pulled back or went silent, this card is telling me that the silence is about to break. They are making their move. They are crossing whatever distance existed between you. Okay, so now I pulled Ace of Pentacles, and this is where the reading shifts into something even more grounded and real. Ace of Pentacles is about new beginnings in the material world. This is not just about feelings and romance. This is about someone who wants to build something tangible with you. They are thinking about real life. They are thinking about what a relationship with you would actually look like, not just how it would feel. Ace of Pentacles tells me that this person is in a position to offer you something solid. Maybe they have gotten their life together in some way. Maybe they have a stable job now, or they have worked through some personal issues, or they have reached a point where they feel ready to commit to something real. This is someone who wants to plant seeds with you. They want to invest in your connection. They want to build a foundation. What I find really beautiful about this card in your reading is that it shows someone who is thinking long-term. They are not reaching out for a fling or for something casual. They are reaching out because they see potential for something that lasts. Ace of Pentacles is the card of prosperity and growth, and in a relationship context, it means someone who wants to grow with you. They want to create abundance together. They want to support your goals and have you support theirs. This is partnership energy in its most practical form. I also want to point out that Ace of Pentacles can represent an actual offer. This person might reach out with a specific proposal or invitation. It could be asking you on a proper date, suggesting you spend more time together, or even talking about more serious commitments depending on where your connection is at. Whatever they offer, it is going to be real, and it is going to be thought through. The fourth card I drew is Five of Wands, and now this is interesting because it adds some context to what has been happening in the background. Five of Wands is about conflict, competition, confusion, and competing priorities. This tells me that this person has been dealing with some internal or external struggles that have prevented them from reaching out sooner. There might have been other people in the picture. There might have been conflicting advice from friends. There might have been their own fears and doubts battling it out in their mind. Five of Wands also suggests that this person might have been fighting with themselves about whether reaching out is the right thing to do. Maybe they were scared of rejection. Maybe they were worried about timing. Maybe they convinced themselves that you had moved on or that you were not interested. There has been this internal chaos where different parts of them were pulling in different directions. But here is what is important about Five of Wands appearing in this reading. The fact that it is here, alongside these other cards, tells me that this struggle is resolving. The conflict is ending. They are moving past the confusion. They have worked through whatever was holding them back. Five of Wands often appears right before someone makes a breakthrough, and that is exactly what is happening here. This person is pushing through the noise and the doubt, and they are going to reach out. The Five of Wands can also indicate that there might have been competition for your attention or for their attention. Maybe you have been talking to other people, or maybe they have been involved with someone else, but none of those connections compared to what they feel with you. They have realized that all those other situations were just distractions from what they really want, which is you. Now, the fifth card I pulled is the Hanged Man, and this one really deepens the reading because the Hanged Man is about surrender, perspective shifts, and seeing things in a completely new way. This tells me that this person has gone through a period of suspension, where they had to let go of control and just wait. They had to see your connection from a different angle, and through that process, they gained clarity. The Hanged Man often appears when someone has been forced to pause and reflect. Maybe this person went through something that made them reevaluate their priorities. Maybe they had to step back from dating or relationships to work on themselves. Maybe they went through a difficult time that changed how they see love and connection. Whatever happened, they are not the same person they were before. They have a new perspective now. And from that new perspective, they can see clearly that you are important to them. What I love about the Hanged Man in this reading is that it shows someone who has done the inner work. They are not reaching out from a place of ego or boredom. They are reaching out from a place of genuine realization. They have hung upside down, so to speak, and seen the world differently. And what they see now is you. They see your value. They see what you bring to their life. They see what they were missing by not being closer to you. The Hanged Man also talks about sacrifice. This person might have to let go of something to move forward with you. Maybe they have to let go of pride. Maybe they have to let go of another connection. Maybe they have to let go of fear. Whatever it is, they are willing to make that sacrifice because they have realized that what they could have with you is worth it. The sixth card here is Page of Swords, and this is about communication, messages, and new information. Page of Swords tells me that when this person reaches out, they are going to be direct. They are going to be honest. They might even be a little nervous, but they are going to say what is on their mind. This is not someone who is going to hint around or be vague. They are going to communicate clearly about their intentions. Page of Swords is curious and intellectual. This person has been thinking about you a lot. They have been analyzing your past interactions, remembering things you said, piecing together clues about who you are. They might reach out with questions. They might want to know more about you, to understand you better, to dig deeper into what makes you tick. This is someone who is genuinely interested in your mind, not just your physical presence. What I find interesting about Page of Swords is that it can indicate someone who is a little awkward or unsure about how to reach out, but they are determined to do it anyway. They might overthink their message to you. They might draft and redraft what they want to say. But ultimately, they are going to send it. And when they do, it is going to be sincere. It might not be the smoothest or most polished message, but it is going to be real. Page of Swords also suggests that there will be back and forth communication. This is not going to be a one-sided thing where they reach out and then disappear again. They want to engage in actual conversation with you. They want to exchange ideas and thoughts. They want to build connection through communication. This is someone who values intellectual compatibility, and they see that potential with you. The seventh card I have here is Six of Cups, and oh Taurus, this adds such a sweet layer to the reading. Six of Cups is about nostalgia, past connections, innocence, and genuine affection. This tells me that there is history here. Either this is someone from your past who is coming back around, Or this is someone who feels like an old soul connection even if you have not known them that long. There is something familiar about your connection, something comfortable, something that feels like home. Six of Cups often appears when someone is thinking about the good times they shared with you. They are remembering moments that made them smile. They are feeling nostalgic about your connection. Maybe there were inside jokes or special memories that they keep coming back to. This is someone who looks back on your interactions with fondness and warmth. What I love about Six of Cups is that it represents pure, uncomplicated affection. This person is not coming to you with an agenda or ulterior motives. They genuinely care about you. They genuinely enjoy your company. There is an innocence to their intentions, a sweetness that is honestly really beautiful to see in a reading. This is someone who wants to recapture something good that existed between you, or create something new that has that same quality of ease and joy. Six of Cups can also indicate that this person sees you as someone who brings out their softer side. With you, they do not have to put up walls or pretend to be someone they are not. You make them feel like they can be themselves, like they can be playful and open and vulnerable. That is a rare thing, and they know it. The 8th card is Wheel of Fortune, and this is huge, because Wheel of Fortune is about destiny, cycles, and major turning points. This is not a random connection. This is not just someone reaching out on a whim. The universe is involved here. There is something fated about this situation. This is a karmic connection that is meant to happen. Wheel of Fortune tells me that you and this person are being brought together by something bigger than either of you. Maybe you have tried to move on from each other before but keep getting pulled back. Maybe you keep running into each other or thinking about each other at the same time. Maybe there have been synchronicities that neither of you can ignore. This is the universe saying that it is time. The wheel is turning in your favor. What I find powerful about Wheel of Fortune in this reading is that it suggests this connection is part of your journey. This is not a detour or a distraction. This is something that is meant to teach you something, show you something, or bring you something that you need for your growth. Even if you do not know exactly where this connection is going, trust that it is unfolding the way it is supposed to. Wheel of Fortune also talks about luck and good fortune. Things are aligning in your favor right now, Taurus. The timing is right, the circumstances are right, the energy is right. This person reaching out is part of a larger pattern of things falling into place for you. This is a lucky period for your love life, and you should embrace it. The 9th card I pulled is 7 of Wands, and this tells me that this person has had to fight for the courage to reach out to you. 7 of Wands is about standing your ground, defending your position, and fighting for what you want even when it is hard. This person has had to overcome obstacles, whether those obstacles were internal doubts or external circumstances. They have had to defend their decision to reach out to you, maybe even to themselves. 7 of Wands suggests that this person is strong and determined. They are not backing down anymore. They have decided that you are worth fighting for, worth taking a risk for, worth putting themselves out there for. This is someone who is willing to be brave for this connection. They are willing to face rejection or uncertainty because they would rather try than wonder what if. What I find really meaningful about 7 of Wands is that it shows someone who is acting from a place of conviction. They are not reaching out because they are bored or lonely. They are reaching out because they genuinely believe that this connection is important. They have weighed the risks and decided that the potential reward is worth it. This is someone who is serious about their intentions toward you. 7 of Wands also tells me that this person might have to overcome some external resistance. Maybe friends or family have opinions about them reaching out to you. Maybe there are logistical challenges that make this connection complicated, but they are willing to deal with all of that because they see something special in you. They see something worth fighting for. The 10th and final card I pulled is 7 of Swords, and I want to be honest with you about what this card is showing me. 7 of Swords can be about strategy, secrecy, or being selective about what you reveal. In the context of this reading, I believe this card is showing me that this person is being strategic about how they reach out to you. They are not just going to blurt everything out. They are going to be careful about their approach. 7 of Swords suggests that this person might not reveal everything they are feeling right away. They might test the waters first. They might reach out in a casual way to see how you respond before they open up fully. This is someone who is protecting themselves a bit, which is understandable. They are putting themselves out there, but they are also being smart about it. However, I also want you to be aware that 7 of Swords can sometimes indicate that someone is not being completely upfront. I do not get the sense that this person is trying to deceive you, but they might have their own reasons for not sharing everything immediately. Maybe they are still involved in another situation that they need to end first. Maybe they have personal circumstances that are complicated. Just be observant and make sure that what they are telling you aligns with what they are showing you through their actions. That said, in combination with all the other cards in this reading, I believe Seven of Swords is mainly about this person being thoughtful and strategic, rather than dishonest. They want to approach this the right way. They do not want to mess it up. So they are taking their time to figure out the best way to communicate their intentions to you. So Taurus, when I look at this entire reading together, here is what I see. Someone is making a definite decision to reach out to you. This is someone who has gone through a process of reflection, struggle, and realization. They have dealt with internal conflicts and external obstacles. They have shifted their perspective and seen your connection in a new light. And now they are ready to act. This person is coming to you with genuine romantic interest. They see you as someone special, someone worth pursuing, someone they want to build something real with. They are going to communicate with you in a heartfelt way, maybe sharing things they have kept to themselves. They are going to be direct about their interest, even if they are a little nervous. There is history and familiarity here. There is destiny and divine timing. There is courage and determination. This person has done the inner work necessary to show up for you properly. They are thinking long-term. They are thinking about what you could create together. They are thinking about partnership and growth and building something that lasts. The energy around this is so aligned right now. The universe is supporting this connection. Things are falling into place. The timing is right. This is a significant moment in your love life, Taurus. Someone is stepping forward, and they are doing so with clear intentions. My advice to you is to stay open. When this person reaches out, give them a chance to express themselves. Listen to what they have to say. Pay attention not just to their words, but to their energy. Does it feel sincere? Does it feel aligned? Trust your intuition. You will know whether this is something worth exploring. Also, do not be afraid to ask questions if you need clarity. If something feels unclear, or if you sense they are holding something back, it is okay to ask for transparency. You deserve honesty. You deserve someone who is all in. The cards show that this person has good intentions, but you still need to make sure that what they are offering aligns with what you want and need. This is a beautiful reading, Taurus. Everything is aligning. Someone is making their move, and the universe is giving you a green light. Whatever happens next, trust that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Trust that the right connections will find their way to you. And trust that you deserve someone who sees your worth and is willing to show up for you. Stay open to the magic that is unfolding. Pay attention to the signs. And most importantly, honor what you feel. This is your journey, and you get to decide what you welcome into your life. Sending you so much love and positive energy. I hope this reading brought you some clarity and excitement about what is coming your way.